these are the most competitive teams so far. Kind
Yeah.
of cool to see Sanity at the top there.
Hell yeah. Go Sanity. Both of them.
That's it, huh? It looks like they're all getting the server. I'm going to swap over.
Looks like these teams are ready. I'm gonna switch over here.
Let's get these semifinals on our way.
So as an admin, can you see all the team DMs still?
I cannot, not in this match. Well, I mean, I haven't seen any yet, but yeah, in the last few matches I did see.
Okay,
So I'm
I've
going
been
to log
logged
out.
out because I don't just want to have that stuff
Yeah,
on stream.
yeah,
Um,
totally. We don't want their secret strategies to leak, you know?
mhm.
All right, so we're started.
Yes,
Looks
we
like
are.
this is the beginning of the end for these dudes. Okay, so gold has a really nice hold of the center, but it's contested now. It's too early to say who has a good advantage in this round. Who's your prediction of this semifinal?
Ah, man. I mean, it's hard to bet against Apple, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Apple
he's
being Uyghur in the cyan color. I'm probably rooting for Finney and Wolf. And I also think they have a great chance, but everyone in the circle is insane at the game, so it's kind of hard to say.
yeah.
Nelg and Vav we haven't seen play yet, or at least I haven't. But they're just a really good combination of players, so keep an eye on Team Yellow for sure. Looks like everyone goes down, and Finney is gonna farm some points. A triple 60.
And on the edge of the
Not
map.
not a bad way to start the game.
I would say so. But yes, I think Nate and Apple are probably my favorites to win this semifinal. That being said, Finney and then Wolf are a very, very strong team. We've seen them in
Mm-hmm.
the past matches. I mean, I can see also an upset coming out, possibly by Nelg and Vav. We'll just wait and see how these maps, who gets the momentum
Mm-hmm.
and starts to run away with the
So
match.
also the top two advance. So it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how the dynamic shifts as the match gets old.
Mhm.
Instead of people going for first place, you might see them going for second if it's tight.
How many rounds is this? Is it 18 rounds or
I think we
1,800 points?
officially we said 16, but if these guys want to play more, I don't care.
We should probably just stick with what we said, just to
Yeah.
not mix them up. They're in concentrated right now. Ooh, a little hug by
Ooh,
Hull and
yeah.
Urga Ohm
Goose
that
lucks out
ends
on
up
that
taking.
one.
All right. So it's purple in the lead with 320 points, but it's still a beginning of the match, anybody's game at this point.
All right. Apple gets cut by Hall. He's kind of forced to take a different space, but he's not in trouble yet. Looks like Finney is playing pause one for purple, and he's pretty cramped at the top of the map here. Hall has got some good space here. But he is being pressured by Wolf. Wolf's teammate goes down, so he's gonna have to tunnel through the middle. He does and cuts Nelg. Gets some decent space off the top of the map, but not ideal for late game. We'll see what he makes of pressuring Apple here.
Yeah, Nelg is cut, but he's not out of it yet. He still has a good foothold of the center of the
Yes,
space.
he cleaned up
And
his space really well.
yeah,
And
however, he
Hall
doesn't take
goes down.
advantage of that center space.
Hall goes down. Looks
Oh,
like ooh.
some nice movement by Nelg, but a little bit too much speed forces him into a corner, and
But
he
Wolf can't stay in,
can
and Vav gets a double 60, putting them in the lead.
oh. So Vav and Nelg going away with this game, 460 points, 120 points over the second place team. Okay, purple with a nice grasp of that center. Orange is a little bit expanded over two areas. We'll see if he can continue to expand into both those areas, or he split into one of the two. That's a hard place to hold on to. Pizza with the aggressiveness, stalking his enemies in the corner. And he gets a cut, but not much space.
Ooh, Hall kind of pops out and jumps in front of Apple there. It's a nice kill that'll free up the
Yeah,
other
a
half, but
nice
it looks
kid.
like Vav will tunnel in and grab a lot of that space.
Yeah, Hull didn't have stand a chance there. He was surrounded by purple
Pizza's
and gold.
desperately
So
waiting for this tail to go away, but he can't hang on long enough. Purple's got two people alive here.
yeah, if he can last for the 2v1, I think
Mhm.
they're in a good position to win this round.
Wolf closes out the top exit there, but Vav opportunistically cuts Finny a little bit, but can't go through the whole tunnel, and Finny will grab the
Yeah,
60, putting them back in the lead.
yeah. Purple takes the lead here, 600 points. Competitive match. We have, well, I mean, we have top two teams with 600 and 510 points, and the next two teams are 190 and 170. So we'll see who can pull away.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, Apple's team and Nate's team, Team Cyan, in last place with 170 points.
Yeah,
That will be upset if they don't make it to the finals.
it's still early. Like one round win will put them
Yep.
within striking distance at this point, but yeah, pressure's going to start to build on them. Apple does have a lot of the center here.
Yep. And we can expect him to hold on to it. Well,
If Hall
Apple,
can,
we talked about Apple for those who don't know, probably the player with the most Team Sumo wins under his belt in
yeah,
this
he's the most
this
decorated
competition.
TST player.
Probably an argument for the greatest of all time, but still, we'll see if
Nope,
other players can push that limit.
not saying that on stream.
Not saying that on stream.
Nah. Looks like Vav is pressuring Hall here. Team Orange is pretty locked out. They're going to have to find some answers soon about space. Otherwise, their zone's going to collapse here. Pizza goes down. Hall gets a hole. There's the answer. Pinches off Apple, but hits a corner. And looks like everyone goes down with the ship there.
And nobody grabs those final points, which will make the difference.
A top two has been kind of established here in the early rounds.
Okay, so pretty much a conventional split by just about every team.
Mm-hmm.
Gold with a surprising grass for the center. Let's
Yeah,
see if they can hold on to it too. And an attempted cut by Nate, but is falls short.
yeah, and Apple's kind of cramped here, but no areas hard for him to camp, and the adjacent purple player goes down, so he's going to get a lot of relief there. But he gets cut by purple, and he's locked out now. He's got to make something happen.
Purple holding on to the last edges of this round
Yeah,
to try to get a win.
yellow's taking great space. De facto is happily camping this. Apple gets eradicated.
Despite having almost no space whatsoever, I really like the way Purple's organizing his walls here.
Yeah,
Easy to go back into.
He's just
Oh,
waiting
but
for
he might
these
get cut here.
orange lines to go away, and he can try to make something happen. But Vav is trying to close
Yeah.
out every possibility, and the tails just don't go away fast enough, and gold takes it.
So gold's starting to run away with this match with 850 points, 200 above the second place. Once again, this is 16 rounds, and it'll determine who makes it to the finals. Yeah, so I'd say purple and orange were the best control of the center. However, orange's space is going to be tight to hold on to. He can get squeezed by both sides, which make it'll be a difficult space to kind of expand if he has to. Oh, he's getting
Apple's
pressure,
got a
but
good rotation on
really,
him too. Apple's
yeah,
space
that's
is
some
kind of
really nice.
cramped, but watch him next rotation. He might pop out in front of Hall and cut him if he can. He's gonna try to look for that. Looks like Vav cuts Finney. And Hall sped up his rotation, so Apple didn't end up getting that opportunity, but he's reversing space to try to open up the other way.
Yeah, he decides to go counterclockwise there. Some really nice movement by Apple, I have to say.
Yeah, Pizza and Goose end up trading on the top end there. Hall's got a 1v2 here. He's electing to just camp his side. Nate's kind of piloting around the outside of the zone. He's going to send it on him, but Hall is kind of staving him off pretty well. And he tries to send a cut on Apple, but he's not fast enough. And
Yeah,
Team
that's a
Cyan is making a
difficult
charge
position
for
to be in.
second place.
Wow, purple grabbing almost the whole center there right at the beginning. Let's see if they can hold on to it. And able to expand. And now we have orange pressuring on the top there. Hard to say who has a hold of this game at this point.
Yeah, looks like Apple's pretty cramped. He's forced to go into a tunnel, but he lives it. He's just stuck on the perimeter now. He might have to tunnel back in or eradicate unless Pizza opens up. He doesn't. His zone's going to collapse.
Yeah. Let's see if his wall can get a kill.
Finney's got a clean setup here in the middle, so I don't know if he's going to be killed that easily.
Yeah, Finney's really organizing his walls nicely
Although
here.
Vav is waiting for it to open, and
Oh,
it doesn't.
Finney, a beautiful kill on a gold wall there. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. Never really opens up for him. Nelga's going to try to time an attack here, but Finney's got the space advantage here. And Finney is one of the best late game zone campers. He's just so good at mazing and places everyone really carefully. The top two are pretty cut and dry at this point, as we hit the halfway mark.
Yep. So we're at 9 of 16 rounds.
Uh-huh.
Early kill on Goose.
Yeah, they're the first place team, so this might be an opportunity to pressure Vav, and someone can kind of close the gap on their lead. Although Vav gets a kill on Finney, but he's stuck in this tunnel. He makes it out, but he's got nowhere to go at this point. Apple's going to close down his exit and expand all of that space. Apple's got a nice setup here.
Yeah, I don't see him losing this round, honestly, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
With that much space, he needs to make a serious mistake.
Vav is the kind of player that doesn't really care about holding space. He just kind of can exist in the open. But at a certain point, he kills Hall and then dies in the tunnel.
But it's not going to be taken advantage of.
Diani, Sumo has scored in both walls in circle and players. You get points for a kill and points for a zone collapse. And your zone collapses when your teammates are dead.
Vav doing everything. Or sorry, that's not Vav. That's
Wolf.
looks like Wolf doing everything he can to get those last few points, but it wasn't enough for a 2v1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard challenge to get by.
Vav and Nelg have been doing the reverse start almost every round.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's working for them. They're 200 points up,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Pizza
very much
relinquishes
like
space and goes for something outside. Oh, Wolf gets a kill on Nelg, who was kind of squeezed the outside by Pizza. Purple is getting a lot of space out of this. I think Wolf is going to try to pass it off to Finny if he can and pressure someone on the outside. He's going to go hunting for Vav. Vav is
Goose
pretty...
with almost no space, but is able to tunnel out somehow.
Yeah.
But can he get back in? That's the question.
Oh, he almost does.
The attempt was there, but very difficult.
Unfortunate death for Wolf too, because his wall is going to stay up for an extra 8 seconds.
Yeah, we see Cyan and Apple just locking in here. They really want to get in that second place.
Mm-hmm. Finny reverses and pressures Apple's space here, but Apple's definitely got the upper hand as far as having the center space.
Yep. We'll see if he can hold on to it. I mean, now he's kind of set himself out. If he can get the timing right, Purple has a good... Oh, no, Cyan just gets there before Purple does, which removes the possibility of an attack.
Finny kind of locks himself in here. Tunnels out. Wow. That might be the smallest zone I've ever seen in Sumo. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Both teams just cleanly tunneling through their own maze there.
A little bit more, it would be a very rare tie between two teams. All right, so Purple with nice space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf did the...
I like the way...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. A little tiny bit, 1 second delay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that I like the way you mentioned already, but I like the way Gold is doing the reverse start, which is giving them kind of a weird off timing off the other tails, so that they can. It's a bigger possibility of attack essentially.
Yeah.
You ever see it? They're gonna.
Purple has been doing that start too. These late rounds. It looks like Apple's got good space in the center here, and he's going to be able to expand on these next rotations too.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a possibility for a cut though, but it looks like Orange did not take it.
Okay, Wolf goes down. Apple gets hold. Doesn't get killed,
but survives. He's running on maybe 4.8, 4.7 rubber out of 5. Almost no life, essentially.
Now with a tight spiral in the middle here. Tunnels out of it. Oh, and manages to not get killed. He tunnels back in, though.
What a round.
What?
What
he
a
goes
round.
around the loop again. What the fuck?
Some
crazy
beautiful play by Apple and also Goose. And
dude, Now was balling out in there. That was just a crazy space to be in. He went around his own maze like twice, and he kind of locked himself from being able to go back in, but it was a great effort.
We'll just see that as these rounds go on, as we're making the semifinals, the rounds are lasting longer and longer. Every team is fighting for that last inch of space. Nobody's giving up. I love to see that. So pretty much an equal split. It's messy, but pretty much an equal split between the teams here. Cyan's in a weird space, but can he tunnel out? He does tunnel out.
I like Pizza Spot the most, but he's going to get cramped by Wolf here. Wolf pushes him into the center a little bit.
Yeah.
Apple gets kind of trimmed by Hall here. Apple is stuck in the middle, but he's going to find a way out unless he does that and holes for Vav on Hall. And Vav wraps around Hall and gets the kill. So it's a 2v2 now. This middle is kind of a mess at this point, but the walls vanish, and it looks like Purple can grab the most, but Vav sends an opportunistic tunnel and limits Finney's space there. Wolf is just trying to push Nelg out. They're both kind of cramped. I think Vav has got the winning space at this point if he can set it up correctly for a few rotations. They should have probably hold. They didn't, and Vav gets the win there. But purple gain points and pushes Cyan's lead, or Cyan's gap, a little bigger.
That's it. They cut short that comeback that was on the way by Cyan. So there's 4 rounds left. We'll see if the scores can change. So far, we have 1,510 by yellow, 1,270 by purple, and 980 by Cyan. So it's going to be a difficult comeback, but if anyone can pull it off, it's Team Cyan here.
Well, you're going to see Cyan kind of get desperate and go for purple, like Apple did just there, but it was sealed in every direction, so he couldn't make it out. So we're going to have to see Nate try to clutch this one for him.
Yeah, we'll see. So Apple dying at the beginning moments of this game, which cannot be good for his mental state when you're trying to stage a comeback. Nate, though, with a good hold of the center, we'll see if he can hang on to it.
Yeah, Nate's got great space. As long as he doesn't kind of shrink too much. Oh, and it looks like Vav is kind of just waiting for him on the end of that tunnel, but doesn't get an opportunity to make a play.
Next time he comes through there, it's going to be very hard not to get cut off.
Nate technically has the space. I'm really not a fan of the way he's got it set up here.
No.
But
de facto had the right idea, but the wrong timing. But then Nate just collapses in the middle.
Mm-hmm. And Team Yellow gets a triple 60 and kills. That was a big round for them. Not like they need any more points, but...
That's it. Looks like they pretty much sealed the finals at this point. It's going to be a competition between Purple and Cyan who can get their place into the finals of this Team Sumo tournament. Good start by Purple. Both Purple and Cyan actually have great space. However, a cut by Gold to take pretty much... Oh no! A cut by Goose to get all of Purple's space, but then he gets obliterated. Oh, essentially gets a hug by Nate. They both kill each other.
Apple's got a huge clean box here. And pressures Nelg on the rotation. And gets a kill.
Oof. He just misjudged the amount of rubber he had left there.
Mm-hmm. It's a 1v1 here with Nelg and Apple. Nelg's wrapping around the outside. Gonna try to just make an attack on Apple, I'd imagine. But Apple's not leaving
Apple
him. Go ahead.
Almost absolutely needs this round.
Yeah, for
be
sure.
able to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Do or die right now.
He's not leaving a lot for Nelg. Yeah, Nelg is just gonna die trying to make something happen. So that puts him within 200.
200 points, 3 rounds. We'll see if they can close the gap. So we have Apple, Nate, and what we suspect is Finney and Wolf competing for a top spot in this tournament.
Mm-hmm. Finney is the first one to die in this zone, so Wolf is going to have to find some space to stay alive here. Apple's got a lot of space.
Team Purple. This round is not looking good for Team Purple. We have de facto, what I suspect is Finney trying what he can with the really minimum space he has. Oof, that was a tight corner, and he
Purple goes
hits
down.
the corner right away.
This is... If Cyan can win this round, it's going to be a tight race for second place.
Yeah, totally.
And the way it's looking right now, Apple's space is really good.
Yeah, it's really nicely organized. Oh,
Not
but a
anymore.
cut.
Not anymore. Oh, but it
This.
was kind of PT'd there or sealed. I couldn't really
Okay.
see it, but Vav goes down, but not before Cyan gets the 60 points.
Vav, the cut master getting the cut, but cannot survive once he gets the space. So 2,000 points for yellow. They've pretty much clinched their spot. 1400, 1410 for purple,
This
and
is
1410 for cyan. So it's do or die for both cyan and purple. Who this is the final round of the semifinals. Who will get that spot? That much contested final spot in the tournament.
yeah, this is pretty intense. Situations like
Yeah,
these can
both.
be pretty frustrating because
Oh,
a team can kind of intentionally feed another team if they think they'd rather play against them in the finals, but hopefully we
yeah,
don't see
but
anything
I
like
see
that
some.
happen.
I don't see that happening at this point, at least, because it seems like everybody's playing very competitive.
De
And
facto and
still, we have
Hall.
one purple dead. Cyan with almost no zone though.
Oh no, and Finney hits a corner.
Oh no, is
Oh
that it? If
no.
that looks like it might be it.
Looks like Apple and Nate
So
are gonna go through. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
tragedy strikes for Vinny and Wolf. Apple just clinching in the final round of the semifinals.
Damn. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, but you have to admit that was some beautiful play
Yeah, that was great.
for the
Great
last final
comeback.
moments.
All right, let's quickly go check to see if the other one is still going. We can catch the end of it if it is.
Yeah, let's see. So just to recap, the teams that made it through are Goose, No Goose, essentially Nelg and Vav, and we have Apple and Nate making it through the finals. First two teams that clinched
Mm-hmm.
their spot.
Looks like we're still going here, and it looks like Deso, Olive, Jam, and N are on top here.
So Dezo and Olive with the lead at 1760. And we have Jam and N second place.
I don't know what round this is. I entered too late, but look at Marty McFly in here. It's kind of crazy. Hell yeah.
But we'll
You're
see what
number
round
one.
it is.
I imagine it's close to the end, if not the end. 15 out of 16.
16. I think that the spots are pretty much clinched at this point. I don't know if Yellow can stage a comeback of two rounds. What do you think? They
Um,
have to win almost the whole zone.
yeah, they'd have to have a lot fall for them. I don't think it's that
Too bad for
feasible. I mean,
Sanity 172. They've been playing great this whole entire tournament, but we'll see.
Cyan is technically in the same striking distance, and I think that's enough for them to kind of cancel each other out.
See, Yellow has a pretty good hold of the space. I'm not too worried about them. They're a little bit off center, but it's a good space to survive long term. And it looks like he's getting swept by his teammate.
Yeah. Oh, Marty McFly cuts N. Ooh, that was nasty. That's why you like the limit score. What was the reason? Sorry, Nano. I didn't... Who is purple and ugly? Purple is Deso and Olive. Ugly, I think, is Gaz and Koala. That was kind of what I thought. This is the last round. I think something really insane would have to happen for the outcome to change.
Yeah, I see orange purple making it out of here.
Yep.
And
Look at them
a
go for it.
surprisingly oh, it was a bonkers play right at the beginning of the match. Oh, and a hole. We'll see if anyone takes advantage of the purple space. And gold sneaks into there, takes that purple space. So this match here, as gold and purple and cyan are fighting for the last round.
Looks like all the Alias teams didn't make it.
Wow, surprising.
Sandy's team is DGM. That's good. Even though I was kind of rooting for them because they're my teammates. Fucking Alias.
It'll be easier to yeah, it'll be easier to stream the finals and
Yeah.
you have to guess who's playing.
Right. All right, good match. You can play finals wherever. I mean, you guys were playing in the servers, so I don't mind.
Oh, the finals are going to be 18 rounds. Is that the final decision?
So it was Fate, Jam, Cheese, Goose or no Goose in the finals. Voff says Desos were best for him, so maybe go there.
You can always get them to vote, but I don't know if it makes a significant difference.
Oh, excuses come rolling in. DGM says, "Yo, that server was ass." DGM, I didn't know you were playing this. I didn't see you on the signups.
Yeah, we can totally pull for a server.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, it seems like Jam and Lava and Deso. I think there's a consensus here.
Yeah.
Said Desos and Delhi. Okay, it looks like everyone's in Desos, New York.
Be right back in.
Guess that's where we go. Gotta pull up the NFL game. I guess I can't show that on stream.
It's too late, but I'd be down to drop Ellis's music at this point. Or that asking too much?
Let me try. Oh, that was really loud. I don't know if I want to deal with this right now.
No stress.
All right. I also kind of want to lock the server once people are in.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's a good idea.
I'm gonna kick all these guys once.
Yeah. Is it on him right now? Who are we missing? Nate, essentially. Okay, Nate's in, so we can start locking the server.
Okay.
No idea what the command for locking the server is.
Uh, I don't know. What like
Chat, no?
what is it? What's the command? Nana, what's the lock command?
And I'm sure Malik knows. He's an admin.
Oh, I can't do it because I'm not owner. Max clients. Okay. Like, what do we need? 11. Cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, excellent. All right, so this is the finals of the 33rd edition of the Team Sumo tournament here. We have some super talented players making it to this finals. They've been playing competitively the whole entire time. It's going to be an exciting match to watch, that's for sure.
They haven't started yet, right? Yeah.
Nope.
All right, I'm also going to log out, maybe?
Yeah, I'm going to log out. I don't want to see what these guys are saying.
Yeah, I can see Apple talking to his team. Any predictions?
Okay, predictions time. Chat, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to take this tournament?
We got to see all of these teams play at some point. Nelg and Vav played really well in the semis just now. But Apple locked in when it mattered, so...
Yeah, he played consistent, and I'd say he played even better when he was under pressure, which is some nice clutch
N
factor
has
there.
won the last 2 tournaments, and Deso and Olive have won multiple TSTs together, so...
Yeah, we have to comment too on Dezo and Olive just dominating the semifinals in their own respective semifinal.
Hold on, I got it. All right, I'm back. Purple is Deso and Olive. Do we have like the limit score and everything sorted out?
Should we make a vote on it, or what do you think?
I think it was just 18 rounds.
Yeah, I think it feels short for the quality of these matches. I'm just gonna say it that way. I wouldn't mind a little bit longer.
I got football to watch, man.
Okay, that's fair.
AFC
that's fair.
Championship games
Football.
happening right now.
That's true. All right, 18 match it is. 18 rounds it is.
Cool. I think we're starting.
And we're off.
So we actually didn't give any predictions.
Yeah, we talked about predictions, but
It's hard, dude. All of these teams are insanely
yeah,
good.
it's hard. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go with my first prediction. I'm gonna say Olive and Desolate are gonna run off of this game, but it's It's gonna be competitive, that's for sure.
All right, here we go.
Okay,
Mojo
so early
Jojo.
cut by Orange. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I'm liking Goose's space here for the most part. He got pretty clean zone, free of pressure. Mojo Jojo is expanding into the middle. It's pretty cool for him. Um, N doesn't have a whole lot of space on the outside, but I mean, he can survive in anything, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. Apple gets
Stein
kind of,
almost gets cut, but pulls away at the last second.
yeah. He's still got a lot of the center, though, so.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to take it away from Apple.
Oh, he almost hugs with Goose there and keeps opening up on that side. We'll see what the next rotation it looks like for Vav.
So I'll say Purple and Cyan both have a good grasp of center, but they're getting squeezed by all sides.
Mm-hmm. I think Apple's got the best space here. Someone's got to pressure
Yeah.
him. Oh,
Oh,
he tries to
but he
expand a
goes
little bit, and yeah,
too
Purple.
ambitious and he pays the penalty.
Purple gets a triple 60 to start things off.
Wow.
Damn. All right, looks like Team Blue is going to get a whole lot of the zone to start things off.
Yeah, Cyan. That's a great split by
You,
them.
you see, Team Yellow did the backward split, and it just kind of hands a lot of the zone to Team Blue there. It's pretty frustrating to play in TSTs like that because an attack on another team doesn't necessarily benefit you, but it does benefit a third party, which.
Yeah, you kind of have to roll a dice to see like if I mean if all the other teams are splitting backwards and you're not, you can pay the penalty at the same time. So
Mm-hmm.
it's uh it's difficult to predict what your opponents are going to do right at the beginning. But Gold does have a good position, I would say.
I'm like an
I'd
Apple
say
spot.
Cyan definitely have.
Yeah, Vob's
Yeah,
gonna try
Cyan
to.
definitely have the best position, but we're to see. And I don't like the maze that's happening from Gold right here. It's gonna be difficult to tunnel out of there.
Yeah, now gets pressured, and
Wow,
the pressure
it was
gets
a
to
good
him.
effort, solid effort by Neld, but
Vov,
he just hits the corner at the last moment. Wow, a good kill there by Apple, and he has
he
and
gets
but
hold.
he gets hold.
All for nothing.
He's
Everyone dies.
everyone does. There we go. So
Nelg has
Mojo
to
Jojo
go.
with 300 points, still in front. I mean, sorry, Team Purple. Mojo Jojo, Olive, and Desolate.
Now it looks like Yellow kind of gets. Ooh, Goose just goes under his own
Yeah,
teammate's grind. That was pretty cool. High risk, high
a bit
reward
of a
maneuver here.
a bit of a funky split by Cyan. Not getting a good hold of the center right off the start. And Nate tunnels in to try to get a kill, but it's gonna be. Well, I mean, Apple still manages to get a decent foothold,
Jam
but
is
then
pressuring him,
yeah, under a
makes him
lot of
reverse his
pressure.
direction. Nice clean maze there from Goose has got a
Yeah,
large section in the middle, and he's kind of reversing his direction to camp it the other way. He gets hold, but covers it. His
Orange with a good grasp there.
Yeah, he's 1v2v2, so it's going to be an uphill battle for him to keep this space. And it looks like N claims the kill on him.
I'd say N's a really great position here to take this round.
Mm-hmm. And he does.
There we go.
Tight
Still
game.
competitive. 410. Yeah, 410 for purple. Orange at 350. Cyan at 180. Yellow at 110.
All right, that reverse start for gold kind of screws them over because Nelg doesn't have that much space here, and Vav is also trapped in a little box, but Cyan didn't get really anything out of that.
Yeah, we'll have to have one player feed the zone to another player,
Ooh,
but
Apple locks
whoa,
out Nelg and can take his spot here. Jam goes down.
yeah, wow, some good movement by Gold there to be able to survive.
Mm-hmm.
They have the whole half of the map there.
Goose goes down. N has good space here. I think he's going to kind of do what he did last round and just be comfortable camping
Yeah,
that space and expanding when he
yeah.
can, leaving some really like weird turns that will be hard for people to shrink him on. But Vov's not going to be deterred by that. He tunnels through and actually dies to him. A lot of this middle will open up. We'll see if Apple can make a move on it, but it looks like Olive is going to. Olive kind of gets cramped in there.
Interesting maze by N, but he does make it through.
Apple's staying alive here. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Tunnels back through. He's got to find somewhere to go, otherwise his zone is going to collapse, though.
these three players are playing their hearts out, and
Yeah,
N looks like he just
and
just
just
out survives everybody.
yeah. No one really put a ton of pressure on him. Vov tried to at one point, but ended up hitting something. Yeah, Apple popped off there. That was kind of wild. Not enough to win the round, though. Cyan and Gold are really just fighting each other on this close side of the map, and it's kind of just letting Purple and Orange establish their own
Yeah,
spots, and that's probably the reason why they're in the lead at this point.
N had a great start to the round where he just did a reverse and ate up a whole bunch of more zone.
No one's got a
It's
huge claim
literally,
on the middle here, it seems like. I'm liking Nelg's setup, though.
yeah, it's true.
If he can resist this
Purple,
pressure from Apple.
that's it. Purple, gold, and orange all have great starts, but
Blue is very
and
cramped.
yeah, I don't see Sign surviving for much longer, despite the epic, amazing skills. I don't think that's possible.
Yep, and Apple goes down. That leaves some zone opening up. He Nelg pinches N
Wow,
off, but N
some
reverses.
pressure.
Goose cuts Deso. The
Very
space is
impressive
gonna
by
go
N to be able
open
to survive
up.
that.
Oh, Nelg can't hang on for long enough, but
No, kills his teammate by accident. I'm sorry, not now. N kills his teammate, but ends up winning the round.
Orange is on top now.
Yeah, N and Jam with the lead, 630 points over 570 with Purple in second place. I like Science positioning here. Very relaxed position.
Yeah,
Tons of space to expand.
yeah. Apple's got like half the zone and a nice extension into the middle here. And zero pressure on him at this point. Nate is sweeping him. Looks like Goose
Still
and
early in the round,
Olive
though.
trade.
Yeah, Orange on a lot of pressure and then N just crashes into the corner there, trying to expand.
I think Apple's still got the best space here. Jam had a chance to attack him, but is forced to go all the way through with that tunnel and dies at the end of it.
Yeah, there was a hole there. Purple choosing to play conservatively, not trying to exploit the hole. Oh, and he
Ooh,
makes it out.
wow.
Some nice play by Purple, but he doesn't have much room left. And
Yeah,
yeah,
Apple's
Cyan holding on to the lead.
running that
I mean,
round from
sorry,
the start.
that's it. We almost have a tie. Purple in 650 points, Orange in 630. Cyan 430, Yellow 330. So within 200 points, almost everybody.
This is Fofo's fault, man. If he had just
Showing
shown
it.
up, Apple never would have been playing. Apple's got a lot of the middle here. He has no part of his space touching the outside, though, so he's going to be pretty prone to shrinkage. if he starts getting pressured. He's got a small bottleneck in his space here. Looks like Jam goes down.
And has some nice space in the center. We'll see what kind of maze he chooses to organize those walls.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. He's getting pressured by all sides almost.
Yeah, Olive is kind of waiting on the outside, kind of pressuring him as he makes his rotation out.
That's it. He chooses to play a little bit conservatively.
Apple gets cut by Vav, goes down. That space is going to open up. Nate goes down, so Cyan is out of this round. Looks like Team Yellow has got some great space. They get a double 60. That puts them in third, but they're kind of... Everyone's in striking distance. There's no clear front runner here yet.
Yeah, this is a tight match. Very competitive. All four teams, again, within 200 points of each other. Nobody's going to have an easy run here. So Cyan dies. Apple dies right off the start.
Oh no!
Nate is gonna have to carry. He gets a kill on Goose though on Nelg.
Yeah, he puts that EU ping right in his face.
That's it. Predict this.
Vav takes the hole, gets the 10 for it, and kind of pinches off Nate. Nate's still got a good amount of center space. He's just got to kind of come around and fully enclose himself in here if he can. Vav is waiting for him. Vav is pressuring him from the outside. Jam goes down, so that means Purple kind of has a lot of this space here if they can inherit it all. Vav is pushed out, waiting for this tail to go away so he can make a move towards the center. It doesn't go away soon enough, and he dies in a tunnel, and that is the round for Purple there, establishing themselves in the lead, up 180 points.
Olive and Dezo showing their experience and pulling away, playing very calmly but securely.
Mm-hmm. Deso was inactive until like a week ago, came back, played 60 TSTs this week, and now he's in the form of his life.
At any hour, every single time I went on the grid, I saw Dezo.
Yeah.
But, okay. There was a seal by Jam, but Purple survives it in the corner there.
Okay, Olive goes down.
Purple is barely holding on.
I'm not in love with anyone's space here. I think Apple might have a slight advantage, but Vav has a pretty well-timed rotation on him. And he does expand and grab all of Nelg's old space. But there's a hole in the corner of his space. If someone takes this, no one's there to take it.
Yeah, Olive was showing off his tunneling ability, but he just really didn't have anywhere to go.
Vav is trying to take as much space as possible. Ooh.
I was gonna say I really like Vav's space here, but he gets cut and shrinks the space a tiny bit. He has pretty much nowhere to run.
I don't like it because he's got Jam right there breathing down his neck. Yep, yeah. And there's the kill. So it's gonna be
a very good attack.
Everyone goes down except for Nate, and Nate kind of just grabs 30 zone points.
So all teams are within 170 points
this
of
is
each
tight.
other. This is a good match. This is everyone's in tryhard mode now. You can't say that no one's putting the effort in.
Apple getting a good section of the middle to start this one off, and he is happy to do that. He can camp that space all around if it falls for him.
Yeah, I don't see anyone taking that space away from early in this match.
Yellow's space is really bad, but Jam dies. That might ease some of the pressure on Vav in the lower corner here. His tail's gonna go away. It looks like Deso will try to grab some of that. But Goose kind of forces Deso back. Deso tunneling. Oh my gosh. Not dying.
Crazy pressure by
deserts his
Purple
space,
there.
leaves it for Olive. Olive gets the kill on Goose. It's a wild round by Purple, but again, Apple is just happily camping the best real estate in the game, gets the kill on Olive.
That's it. Purple's pushed out and is gonna get eradicated.
Mm-hmm. Olive gets a lot, or Apple gets a lot of kills here.
Yeah,
But
both Apple and Nate surviving to the last moments and getting all the points.
Purple up by 80 though.
Yeah, they're still in the lead. They're still in the lead.
Apple
I have
again.
to say that all of styles of just tunneling and looking for opportunities for some less conceded space is really good for these kind of hectic rounds.
Mm-hmm. Nate going down early.
Apple's stuck in the center, but it's a good place for him to be.
Yeah, he's the right
He's
man for the
comfortable
job.
there.
He
He's
will
gonna
be,
shrink though.
yeah, he will be pressured from all sides here unless he can kind of set up his space a little differently. But looks like he's going to hit an expansion here. If he can tunnel through there, yep, he expands a little bit.
Really nice movement. Oh, good pressure by Jam, but he does not get the kill. We'll see if he can make it out of here. Okay,
Oh,
reverses.
he's kind of
Okay.
stuck now. He might be trapped out.
Yeah.
Jam
Wow, he
died.
tunneled that.
Holy fuck, dude. What the hell?
Some high level of skill being displayed here
Yeah. Looks like
by all teams.
okay, looks like Deso kind of reaps that one, extends their lead a little bit.
Dezo and Olive just always seem to be in the right place in the right time.
Yeah. Apple yelling at his teammate to lock in. Part of me wants to just log in so I can read the team chat between them, but I don't want that to be on stream forever.
No. It's gonna be ultra aggressive. Apple is the kind of guy you like to watch, but you don't like to be on his team
Yeah.
unless you're performing really well.
He should be grateful Nate signed up for this, otherwise he wouldn't even be playing.
Yeah.
I like Apple's space again here.
Yeah, it's nice space. Really nice.
You're T-Pain in it, man. Your connection kind of dropped for a second there. Going
Yeah,
robo on me.
That's in my northern internet.
Yeah, Rudy
I
reporting
saw
from the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, Tron has played at every corner of the globe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, N space is kind of nice here. Like he's got a nice extension into the middle, and it's like very comfortably set up for him if he can resist this pressure on Nate from the outside.
Purple is forced out. They try to tunnel out, but he doesn't get into the zone in time.
Deso eradicated.
Some really nice movement by Orange, but he traps himself, unfortunately.
Oh, and Nate actually locked in and got the 30 for him. Puts him in the lead.
Looks like the yelling paid off. He just ups his clutch factor.
This is a very tight match here, going on round 13.
Yeah.
Deso trapped in the middle. Looks like he's got a tunnel out, though. He's not going to get a whole lot of space here. Jam and N doing a Sumo def. If they can hold this up and not pass space off to each other, they could probably sustain that for the whole match, but I'd be curious to see how they go from here as a team.
Yeah. I like their space so far.
Mm-hmm.
Out of everyone.
Although Goose does have a nice clean section. Oh, spoke too soon. He hits a corner. That space is going to open up. Looks like Nate's going to grab it, which is going to help Apple expand into it really easily here.
He'll probably sweep his teammate. Yeah. He feeds his teammate the space. Oh! Okay, we have Bob doing Bob things and getting that kill on Nate.
Oh, tries to go for two there, but
yeah, I think he got overconfident there.
Holes Apple though, and Jam dies. Oh, and Apple's gonna get some massive points here. Almost a 200 point lead.
Out surviving everybody. The most decorated player on the map is showing his experience, I have to say. But these teams don't go down easy.
Mm-hmm. And like we've said in the past rounds, like getting a lead is not necessarily the best thing because you do get blue shelled.
That's it. They're going to be targeted right from the get-go, and we're seeing that from purple,
Yeah.
putting the pressure on
Mm-hmm.
early, trying to get those cuts.
Well, Vav and Jam hug, and they're the two biggest inters on the map, so that might be an easy break for Apple at this point.
Yeah, it might be. This looks like it's purple against. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, the center is really split four ways.
Yeah,
It's hard to say who has an advantage here.
their rotations are all kind of funny because they're not really in sync with each other. So like
That's it.
each team is going
It's
to
gonna be
hold
who.
their own here.
It's gonna be who organizes their space the best. Who is
Whoops.
able to maze here.
I'm liking Nelgs, honestly. I'm liking N's the least, but N next rotation he can get a cut on Nelg if he can live long enough. Nate is forcing Nelg into a tight spot. Nelg is going to go down. His tail is going to stay up there, and it's going to be pretty. Oh my gosh. Just some crazy tunneling all around from everybody. Apple tunnels back through it and gets a double 60. Kind of running away with it, but you can see the comms in the chat. They're saying get them. So I think we're going to see a 3-team effort to stifle Cyan right now. Yeah, look at that. Jam turning back on the start, pushing Apple to the outside. Apple's getting very sparse perimeter space.
It's so cool to see all three teams working together to attack the team that's in the lead.
Yeah, some call it cool, some call it a flaw in the game design of TST, but
It is what it is. Like
it is
strategy. You
interesting.
play Catan, you play Risk. The player who's in the lead is going to be attacked.
Yeah.
No matter what game you play, you can expect to see this kind of strategy.
I'm liking Orange's position here too. Again, like sumo defing space. Jam's got the middle space, N's got the corner space.
Yeah. Purple's holding really nice space as well, and with some nice relaxed walls.
Apple sends it into Jam and gets the core dump on him. See how the space opens up? Who claims it?
Yeah, with Apple with a tight maze, but then I get smashed by Bob in the corner.
It's tough when you're trying to maze that tight space and everyone is paying attention to you. And those players are like Vav, Olive, Deso. Like,
yeah, we could just say what it is, that these are some of the best players in the world at attacking others. So
yeah.
it's going to be hard to, no matter how good you are, amazing to.
Okay, Purple's got the space here maybe, but Gold has 2 teammates alive. Oh, and Vav's going to go down and get 30 for it.
Bob just chilling and taking advantage of the situation at the last moments.
All right, round 16 out of 18.
So Sign still with a significant lead, almost 400 points off everybody else. Everyone else close by at around.
These next 3 rounds are crucial, yeah.
Yeah. If Sign keeps winning these rounds, it'll be very hard to take the throne from them.
Apple's going to be really hesitant to expand here. The outcome of this round specifically matters a lot for Science. Oh, Apple goes down. This is a huge opportunity. Nate goes down.
Yeah.
This is a huge opportunity for everyone else.
Some excellent pressure and vision by Vav to get that kill on Apple.
Vav is stalking N. Jam kind of peels him off. Jam dies right in front of him though. N goes to expand through the middle. He's kind of limited by his teammate's dead tail here. Nell goes down, so Vav is going to try to reap this space here. Gets 10.
He's forced into a defensive position.
Hugs
and a wrap by.
This is huge
Vav
for Purple.
and
Double 60. They're still almost 200
They're back in it. They're back in it. Purple can pull off the win here.
Another round like that, and it's might go their way.
This play is going to be very important.
Cyan again forced to the outer side of the zone. They don't have much to go with here.
We'll see who can grab that space that between Purple and Sign. It looks like Sign just right away goes for it. Oh, Cyan with a good space, but opts to tunnel out, pushed out of the center.
You're just playing not to die at this point if you're Cyan, I think.
Yeah.
Nate goes down though. Apple is in a kind of inconvenient spot, but nothing really matters when you're Apple. He's gonna tunnel back in towards the middle and meet N. Oh, and he tries to send it into N space, but N gets the kill on him.
Yeah.
If Purple can make like capitalize on Cyan being down, this will be a huge final round. Oh, and Deso gets the kill on N. He doesn't have a whole
We
lot of
got
space here, but
two
his
purples and two golds. This is a very, very important round for purple if they want to get that win.
Deso ends up
They need
getting a
it.
lot of his space back after tunneling to the outside of the zone. Vav is watching him intently, but I think Deso's got a nice setup here. I mean,
Yeah,
now
beautiful
does
setup,
too, but
beautiful pathing. Oh no! We'll see what happens the last final moments. I think purple gets the zone. Both,
all right,
both yellow and purple
last
getting
round.
zone points are
There's
a rare
60 points
finish.
back. All right, this is between Deso Olive and Apple Nate. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what the other teams decide to do. Apple just going straight. Vav following him. Deso grabbing nice clean space that he can camp for a while. Everyone is going after Apple and Nate. They have nothing here. Apple is just driving around the zone. Tunnels into end
Tunnels
space.
into
Gets
a
a little
decent
bit.
zone. Oh,
He's going to end up in the middle here. Purple sees him. He's
you
going
can
on an
escape.
adventure. He can tunnel out. Nate gets a kill on
Makes a
Jam.
tunnel.
He goes back into the middle. He is just putting a perimeter around Deso now.
Nate with
Lot.
decent space, so Apple doesn't have to stay in right away.
Yeah, but
he's
they
gonna have to
can't
get
communicate
zoomed
with
up.
each other. They're not in voice chat, so it's going to be tough. Apple sending a risky tunnel. Goose goes down. That's going to be a lot of space opening up for Apple if he can send it in. He... Okay. Bob kills them both.
1700 for Cyan, 1630 for purple. Purple absolutely needs this win if they want to take the tournament.
Yep. Oops. N's got great space here. Deso's also got clean space. Vav tunneling through the middle. Looks like... Oh my gosh, and he ints Deso. Oh my gosh.
And that's the tournament? Is that
Live and die by Vav.
That is
Oh
the
my
final.
god. Vav took out Cyan and then took
Team
out
Cyan
Purple.
by 40 points?
That is insane.
What a match. What a match. 40-point finish between the first and second team.
Oh.
Yellow and orange both fighting for a position as well.